We are FartKnight gamers, mobile players, paywall haters, entertainers, hot as lasers. Tell your neighbor, do a favor, you should subscribe, and you'll see more. Not lightning, he's not lightning, so enlightening, not so frightening. Hit like, and you'll see more. Who farted? He's who farted, not faint-hearted, nor outsmarted. Let's get started.
So, of course, we're talking about the client update that just happened, which nerfs Hiro, nerfs Cobra Bubbles. And you know what's funny? I thought just introducing Hercules into this game was enough to nerf Cobra Bubbles. Since if there's a Hercules on the other side and you have Cobra's maybe he'll take one turn before he just gets obliterated. Hiro should have been nerfed a long time ago. There's no reason why there should be one dominant leader for almost a year. Basically, he's been the best leader in the game since the day he came out, which is insane. Even if he's the only tech person on your team, like he is on mine. And just to show you how great Hiro Hamada has been, even today is June 4th, and this is after the nerf, okay? Just to show you all the evidence. I took top 10. I think I came in 7th place in Sorcerer's tournament. And here's my Sorcerer's tournament team.
There we go.
Here. Hiro's my leader. I'm tier 7, mind you. And there's Ursula. I got her tier 8, 7-star. Big Bad Wolf, Belle, and Beast. This is my team that I took top 10 with. And I just feed that speed to Big Bad Wolf, and he just takes out Hercules in one shot. That's massively helpful to me. But it's still messed up. There's a lot of benefits Hiro's not going to get anymore. They reduced his speed. He's not going to give evasion to the rest of the team. So to me, the Hiro nerf isn't as bad. And you and I have been talking about this for weeks, not publicly, obviously, because we haven't been on the channel for a while, but I refuse to tier Hiro up to tier 8 because I kept telling you the day after I do it is when they're going to nerf this guy, because I knew it had to be coming. But the way they did it was unbelievable. Basically, they nerfed so many teams for the raid. So you have Cobra Bubbles, who just got obliterated. And like I said, Cobra Bubbles already basically got nerfed just from Hercules being introduced into the game. But the fact that I don't know, man, the fact that his offense up only lasts one turn, I don't know. And that his intimidation and speed meter reduction are reduced. It's terrible. And they increased his cooldowns of his magic. It's ridiculous.
And that wasn't even a big booster of actually helping him.
Yeah, not in PvP, just the raid. And here, and that's the thing everybody's saying is that Sven got nerfed mainly because of the raid, but which sucks. Because imagine if you're on a team, imagine if you're in a guild. Like you and I are lucky. We happen to have gotten Ursula 7-starred, 3 weeks ago? But imagine we're in another guild where maybe you're just starting to beat the raid now, or maybe you just got Ursula unlocked, or you just got her 6-star, and now all of a sudden your Sven can't put out that damage, your Stitch isn't going to lay down the same damage, and your Cobra Bubbles is not going to do what he needs to do. And it's so disgusting, especially when you look at a character like the Horn King. And I'm going to say, what the hell does the Horn King have to do with this? Well, I'm going to show you what the Horn King has. It's very relevant, okay?
That's not the Horn King. I mean, she could look like it without all that makeup. There we go.
But look,
there's Minnie in her worst day.
Yeah, look, the Horn King has in his kit that when he deals damage with the Black Cauldron out, there's also a 15 where the hell is it? He does an extra 6% damage to the health of his opponents. But it says raid bosses receives up to additional 6,900 instead because they don't want the Horde King. And this has been the case since the raid was launched, that they didn't want the Horde King taking away 6% of Ursula's health right away. So it's right here. Here's the evidence. And you have this with the with Triton and his kit as well, is that there are certain mechanics that they can change just for the raid. And just maybe keep some of these characters, just tweak them a little bit so they're not as dominant in the raid. But the fact that you're changing entire kits is ridiculous. What do you see as being the dominant teams in Sorcerer's Tournament now?
I would say what people that you see now for multiple reasons in the game is for, as a defensive team, you see a lot of people running some Sensational Six with, of course, obviously Hercules and Ursula if they have them.
Right.
Why? Because this is a key factor that you're looking at, because if you do Mickey's leadership, he is automatically off on the bat, giving whatever Sensational Six characters you use speed, but also he's telling everybody to attack and giving them offense up for when they're attacking. So this could be an extremely dangerous thing, especially if you have more than one Sensational Six, which I see a lot of us do. Is they use Donald, they use Minnie, and of course, as a leader, they use Mickey. What do they use also in that team? They use Hercules. They could use Beast. These are all common defensive teams to leave in tournaments. Why? Because it's a real pain in the ass to actually take out because of the buffs that they get from the very beginning. So
Littlefinger, what is it like fighting Mickey teams on defense, whether that's through Sorcerer's Tournament or the new mode Ascension, which is really difficult?
Well, in all out, I'd say, as the voice of Mickey, he would say, "Hey, Goofy, what are you doing with that?" And then you would say,
I'm trying to find the right hole to yuck.
"Wait, no, Goofy, not there."
Look, with Hiro getting nerfed, with Cobra Bubbles getting nerfed, with all these kits changing, it's unbelievably dominant how Sensational Six on defense is going to be now. It's going to be that much harder to take them down, and everybody should be really pissed at one thing. Let me.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to talk about this? Because I can tell you a couple of things that I have a problem with this.
Well, why don't you just go?
All right. Well, so now here's the thing. Everybody, yes, watches Cozy Gamer. They listen to his advice. They listen to his ideas of these are the best teams to run. But now what you're looking at is one person single-handedly also destroying the game, because he's telling you what to actually run, which means not just you thinking that you're special, you're getting this character, you're going to win. No, everybody who's watching it is now going to have the same exact character. Do we think that there is maybe a conspiracy here, that maybe Cozy Gamer is actually maybe working with EA? Maybe he's working with Blue? Who knows? Because every time he talks about a good character, something happens, somebody gets nerfed, and other people are getting fucked.
Here's the amazing thing. So I want you to really put your tinfoil hat on here for a second, okay?
Thinking caps, people.
Here's the thing. We all know Cozy has some relationship with Glue / DSA / EA, whatever the hell, right? That's fine. It's good for him that he's able to earn that. Here's the issue. Here's the real issue. What I'm in right now is not some third-party site. I'm inside the game. And inside this game, I have the Master Character Farming Guide for free-to-play and pay-to-play guide. Let's break down just some of the content of this video. Because this is inside the game, what Glue is doing is endorsing all of the content inside of that video. Correct?
Correct.
you are at least de facto saying, yes, this is a reasonable guide. This is accurate and relevant enough that we find it worthy to place inside of the game itself. This video came out 1 week ago, and I'm going to just read out some of the content of this video. So at the 5-minute and 30-second mark, we have, now while farming these characters, you don't unsure, you put the right gear into the right characters. And my suggestion are put some nice early gear into Anoff, Anna, Kristoff, and Sven. At the 11-12 mark, Gantu and Bubbles are both going to be essential characters through your DSA journey. At 11:27. And on the pay-to-play side, max these puppies out. Bring both Papa Gantu and Bubbles to tier 7 and 7-star. You're going to use Bubbles all over. At 22:58. Now, all of these characters were specifically chosen for the purpose of this guide to make sure you do not waste any resources. All of these are going to be the best bang for your buck. That's going to be the exact faction members you want to go after. That was 1 week ago. A video talking about the benefits of Hiro, talking several times about the great long-term staying power of characters like Sven and Cobra Bubbles. And all of these characters got nerfed. Think of it, okay. Think of it this way. I'm selling you a car, and I already have in my finished program that this car will be obsolete inside of next week, within the next 7 days. And I sell you this car saying, yeah, man, this is going to be fantastic. You will not regret your choice. This car is going to get you far, and it's, actually, no, we knew the tire was going to come off, and the windshield was going to shatter, and the brake lights don't work, and you're burning up in flames with all of your children saying, why? Why did that bastard recommend this car to me? Okay, this is last week, 7 days ago. All of this content was de facto endorsed by Glue. This video had 11,000 views, and I'm gonna just guess here that people are not watching videos like this more than once. Okay, so let's assume there's 11,000 unique views.
When Cozy's saying, we want you to upgrade everything, he's saying yes. And EA and Glue are saying, yes, we want you to spend your money, upgrade that, and then we're going to screw you and take that right out.
Yeah,
why? Because we're going to nerf it.
Yeah, like Cobra, I have invested a lot of gammas into Cobra because of like his stare down ability to remove that extra speed meter. And that's just gone. It's just gone. Those gammas are just gone. It's just gone, man. Now, like I was saying, you think Cozy's in on the conspiracy. I don't. I think he's a victim of it. I think he's probably embarrassed of this. I mean, think about, look, you and I, it takes us a long time to do even one of these craptastic style videos, okay? He had, now look, he's got like, I imagine he's got like an editing team, whatever, but
a couple of writers.
Now read this from the script. You want to put all your gear into Cobra Bubbles and Hiro. For sure, there'll be great long-term investments. Wink, wink. That's what you said to me earlier today.
Oh, that's right. So when Cozy, while Cozy Gamer is talking about everything and how special these characters are, what we're not seeing is what he's not looking actually in the camera is he has a prompter right there in front from EA saying, underlined, make sure they get all of their gear on this. And then once they do that, we nerf it. And don't say that into the prompt camera. Just say, this is your best choice and your bang for your bucks, because we want their money. That's what we want.
Yeah, and dude, and Cozy's video right before this, which is over here, He's like, yeah, this has got the cozy certification for long-term stay. These are the best people to put your money and resources into. And look, you think it's a conspiracy. I think there's giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think he got fucked here.
I don't know. I mean, look at that smile. How could you be smiling with such terrible news coming out right now? I mean, shoot, I couldn't keep a straight face of something bad happening like that.
Listen. Okay. He put out this last video, it's 30 minutes long. And look, it was impressive. I disagree with some of the content, but look, his opinion is his opinion. But it's not really just your opinion when DSA has it inside their game for you to watch this video. It comes up on an alert that this video comes out, and it is the only channel that gets this kind of treatment. So DSA has some faith that Cozy is accurately representing the game, or at least that's what we all thought, or we didn't really think this, but a lot of us did. A lot of you did. For all of you who thought that, I've been complaining for a long time, but this can't be good for his viewership and subscribers. If you follow Cozy Gamer, you're pissed right now. And what's sad is I've looked at Discord chats. There's so many people quitting this game right now. Who Farted would have joined us today, but after all of his treatment from DSA, he had to go out. He went out this morning and just hung himself. After this update, Who Farted couldn't make it past update 17.0. We lost another one, folks. We lost another one.
We might get a seance to get him to sail up, but that's really going to cost us.
Yeah, how many gammas does it take for you to get your friends back?
How much have you got?
I don't know. I think Cozy's probably embarrassed, and I in this instance I do feel bad for him. I really do. I think it's awful. It is awful, and Glue told you by what I'm really saying in a long-winded kind of way is by putting up this video in the news feed, recommending it to watch inside the game itself. They told you to put your resources into these characters, fully knowing this is going to be obsolete in a week. And all those quotes I read, it's just fake news, man. Just fake news. And not to mention, isn't this the biggest EA move? Like, you came out with this new run. We all knew this was going to happen. Delta. I mean, could you? It's like all you could say for these Star Wars Galaxy Heroes fans. It's like all you could do to not call them Zetas. Right?
Absolutely. It's a Delta now.
Yeah. Like anything not to call it a Zeta. Which, God, man, I think Beast probably has the worst Delta in this game. I don't go on a little tangent here, but I've been looking at some of the abilities. Some are cool and some of the characters and are nice, but this is true. I don't know. If somebody else finds a worse Delta ability than Beasts, let me know, because this I think is just garbage. This is god awful. 10% chance to resist Intimidate. That's so bad.
You're going to tell me that the next thing a Cobra Bubbles gets for his passive ability is somebody please change my diaper.
Listen, EA has taken over and destroyed Bubbles. You know what? We're going to bring him back. We're going to go. I think EA needs to put more power into Cobra. They need to go full Star Wars Disney hybrid.
So now, as we have Cobra Bubbles, which, yes, he is a complete disgrace now. He's been kicked, tossed around, but now EA is bringing you guys from, of course, us, a brand new for the sweet deal of $59.99, the new EA Cobra Bubbles.
We have the new character is named Kobe-1 Kenobi.
Now that does sound like a sweet $59.99 deal.
Yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cobra gets abducted by Jedi and trained in their ways and becomes a Jedi Knight. And because we need to bring him back, we need to get him brain viability back. Is that Oceanic? Does that mean he's Oceanic, Littlefinger?
I don't know. I mean, I just don't think his outfit makes him Oceanic. I think it's his lightsaber that really attracts in that nice water breeze.
That's true. That's true. So Obi-Wan Kenobi's basic ability is called "Hello there."
Hello, you thought I was gone, but bam, he has like a nice, kind of backhanded smack, like hitting to his opponent, showing him like, they hit me down, but I'm back again. So hello.
You mean
Hi, how you doing there?
you get knocked down, but then you get up again?
You get up again. Yeah, there you go.
I think he should do extra damage to tech and robots,
Oh, really?
just like General Grievous. Yes. Now, as we all know about the Force, it surrounds us, penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. So his first special ability is going to be called Surround, Penetrate, and Bind.
So now what do you kind of see with this one?
I think it's going to be the EA treatment, the glue treatment. He's gonna bind you up. He's gonna surround you. He's gonna bind you, and he's gonna penetrate you.
He's gonna penetrate me. Well, he's gonna have to wine, dine, and feed me first before he's gonna start penetrating anything. I'll have to tell you that much.
Now, normally, if we're accosted by stormtroopers, we would like to tell them that, these are not the droids you're looking for. But Cobra, he's pretty jacked. I think he's on the juice. I think he does the steroids. So his second special is going to be not the roids you were looking for. What do you think? Are we flipping harmful effects? Flipping helpful effects?
I think we're giving him definitely like a offensive with like some kind of tenacity up there that he's like just getting like jacked up.
Yeah, and maybe he can't be debuffed because once he gets jacked,
So you're saying that he's getting
they can't get stolen. You can't steal his roids.
So he's getting pumped up and then he's getting harmful effects protection basically. So he's not gonna lose his shit.
Correct. He's not gonna lose his shit. Yeah, and this guy's gonna be a raid killer. You know it, because that's what Obi-Wan does. He takes down. He can't lose, especially when he has his passive ability, the high ground, which means if he's got the high ground, he just cannot be defeated.
So if he's on a ship, he's okay. Like he's fighting Ursula. Does that still count as a high ground?
Yeah, I'm willing to call it the high ground.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I could refer to drug use. He tokes up, and as long as he's high,
he's not going down.
He gains undefeatable. He's a 50% chance every turn. There's a smoke cloud that goes around him, and he gains an undefeatable.
I think definitely that this is the turning point for Cobra Bubbles to come back from a fallen experience.
We really deserve to get our characters back the way they were, if not better than they were. You've heard of class action lawsuits. Well, I think we should all band together, especially all 11,000 people that watched Cozy's videos over last week, and all of us who invested massive resources into these characters, whether that's gammas and tier gear and all this other stuff. And we should do a class action go fuck yourself to glue. So I think we should all band together, go into this, into the comments, the feedback, and all report that we want our gear back. We want our gamuts back, our beta runes. So we can at least restructure appropriately. I think a lot of guilds got screwed, or a lot of clubs got screwed. You're not going to tier 8 Sven for any reason. other than the raid.
Nope.
You're just not. And
I mean, especially when it came out.
Yeah, I think they need to give people's resources back and let them decide what they want. So I think everybody should go into the customer service top right hand section of the game and do a class action, go fuck yourself.
And they're going to tell you, sorry, sir, there is no need for adult language content, but you know what? Fuck you. You fucked us over. What do you care? Is that going to give you a hard time at night?
How you destroyed some of my characters in this last update while de facto endorsing Cozy's guide to put gear and resources into a number of characters that got nerfed. You owe me and almost everyone in this game 1 million gammas, $500 in cash.
We're not getting greedy.
And tier 8 gear for all.
They'd be out of business, man, with that 500.
Characters.
Are you sure?
Hashtag class action, get the fuck out. Send.
I couldn't understand GFU. What the hell is GFU?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh, you could just write that in there, and then they would get offended. I mean, otherwise they're just going to keep scratching their head, wondering what.
Well,
the
I
hell
don't want to
it
be
says.
like you and get banned for playing Marvel Strike Force.
I kind of did say go fuck yourself. So yeah, they kind of like just took my ass out of the game. Yeah.
So I encourage you just saw me do it, folks. I encourage everybody to do the same. Stay cozy.